This is Marcus. He runs the IT department for a mid-sized company called SentinelWorks. Their internal tools run on an old Linux server, file sharing, an internal wiki, a couple of legacy PHP apps nobody's touched in years. Marcus knows the server is old. He's been meaning to patch it. He just hasn't gotten around to it. It's not exposed to the internet the important way. No customer data, no payment system, just internal stuff. Low priority, he figures. But he's wrong, because there's Alex. What Nikto actually does, Alex doesn't know Marcus personally. But Alex knows one thing. Every web server, no matter how unimportant someone thinks it is running dozens of small decisions stacked on top of each other. Which Apache version, which PHP version, whether directory listing is on, whether debug pages are exposed, whether old admin panels were ever actually removed or just forgotten about. Most of those decisions were made years ago by someone who isn't even at the company anymore, and nobody's checked them since. Alex is running Kali Linux, and Alex's tool of choice today is Nikto, a web server scanner that's been a staple in penetration testing for over 2 decades. Unlike a subdomain finder that hunts for hidden servers, Nikto's job starts once you already have a target. It asks that single server thousands of very specific questions and listens carefully to every answer. Let's watch Alex go to work. First, Alex checks if the target is even reachable. 3 packets out, 3 back. 0 loss. The server's alive. Simple check, but skipping it means chasing the wrong problem later if a scan comes back empty. Next, Alex wants to know what's actually running before pointing a web scanner at it blindly. Port 80 is open. Nmap fingerprints it, Apache HTTP server 2.2.8 running on Ubuntu. Port 443 gives nothing useful back, 1 line. And Alex already knows the entire attack surface, an old Apache install, sitting wide open on plain HTTP. Before the real scan, Alex checks which version of Nikto is installed, because scanner versions change what gets detected, and that matters if this ever needs to go in a report. Command is Nikto-version, Nikto 2.6.0. Good. Now for the real thing. Command is Nikto-h http://192.568.108. Alex hits enter, and the terminal starts filling up fast. Apache 2.2.8, confirmed again, straight from the server. PHP 5.2.4, over a decade out of date. Directory indexing turned on. Folders on this server are just browsable, like a public file explorer. No login needed. Missing security headers, no clickjacking protection, no MIME sniffing protection. A phpInfo page, sitting there, leaking internal server details, file paths, loaded modules. And phpMyAdmin files, a database admin panel, possibly reachable. In under a minute, one command just handed Alex a checklist of exactly what's wrong with Marcus's unimportant internal server. Now here's the part most people get wrong when they first run Nikto. You do not look at this wall of output and assume every single line means critical vulnerability. A scanner's job is to flag anything worth a second look. Some of it is a real, exploitable issue. Some is a misconfiguration. Some is just information the server shouldn't be handing out for free. Separating which is which. That's not the scanner's job. That's Alex's job. And it starts with filtering the noise. Alex, writing next command. Now the output is actually readable. A browsable doc directory. References to phpMyAdmin. An exposed /test/directory sitting right there, unprotected. But a CVE tag next to a finding doesn't mean this server is instantly exploitable. It means Alex now has something specific to go verify by hand. So that's exactly what Alex does next. Instead of trusting Nikto's word for it, Alex asks the server directly. Raw HTTP response, no interpretation layer. This is the shift from the scanner thinks this is interesting to here's the actual proof straight from the server. Alex checks one more thing most people skip entirely. Robots.txt isn't a security control. It's just instructions for search engines. But it's still worth reading because sometimes it accidentally lists the exact directories an admin didn't want found, which is precisely why someone like Alex checks it first. Time to make this official. Alex saves the results properly. A named, dated file. Actual evidence, not just scrollback that disappears the second the terminal closes. This wasn't some obscure, locked-down system. This was Marcus's low-priority internal server, the one he figured nobody would ever bother looking at. One scanner, one command, a few minutes. And Alex walked away with an outdated software fingerprint, exposed directories, a leaking phpInfo page, and a database admin panel sitting in plain sight. This isn't just a lab exercise. Outdated Apache and PHP versions, missing security headers, and exposed admin panels are some of the most common findings in real-world penetration tests and real bug bounty reports. And the fix is genuinely simple. First, patch your web server and PHP version. It's just an internal tool, is not a security control. Second, turn off directory indexing and disable phpInfo pages, debug output, and anything else that dumps internal server details. Third, add the missing security headers. It takes minutes and closes off entire categories of attacks. Fourth, if a tool like phpMyAdmin doesn't need to be reachable from the open internet, lock it down behind a VPN or an IP allow list. Don't expose what doesn't need exposing. And finally, run Nikto against your own servers regularly. If Alex can find this in under a minute, so can anyone else running the exact same free tool. In just a few commands, Alex went from a single IP address to a complete picture of a server nobody thought was worth protecting. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. See you there. Bye-bye.